Please give us a brief introduction.
My name is Dr. Aishwarya Ray. I belong to Jajpur, Odisha. I have completed my PhD in forest entomology from Forest Research Institute, Dehradun, and I have completed. Now I am currently working in Wildlife Institute of India in a DST funded project. And my hobby is wildlife photography, especially insects, butterflies, and nature traveling. And my achievement, I have written 3 national and international research papers and 1 book chapter in Tyler and Francis publication. And I have written 1 book, Pollinator Diversity of Bengal Wildlife Sanctuary. In addition to it, I have won Best Volunteer Award in Youth Red Cross Club. And during my research, I have expertise in taxonomy and molecular taxonomy, pollinator diversity, and host plant interaction, pest management, etc. Thank you.
Okay. अच्छा आपण गोटे जिंस मु आर्थर को भी ये करके मु भूली गली कहबे जो डॉक्टर कहउछन ना सेटा कहबे आपण लिखिछन तो पीएचडी अछि तो लव किछि रिक्वायरमेंट
सेटा पचारि बार भी थिला आपण
हां ना आपण डॉक्टर कहबे
ओके
आपण नाटा ही कहबे
नाटा मेंशन करके को जाउनी
हां से माने किछि मोस्टली 99.9% सो an introduction किछि पचुन से सीधा क्वेश्चन आरंभ करो दे हैव द
Okay, Aishwarya.
Like you're looking different. कौन किसी ये क्वेश्चन last time
No,
what again?
No,
not earrings. Okay. ठीक है.
So, Aishwarya, who is called the Forest Lady of India?
First lady.
Forest Lady. Forest Lady. जनको अवार्ड भी दिया जाए था किसी 1 year back. Just go through that. Okay. She was for the protection of forest and wildlife. She got the award. Okay. Now tell me that you are right now you have done your BSc in Utkal and you have done your MSc in Central University Uttarakhand. Okay, so what is the change that you find in the education pattern in Utkal University and to Uttarakhand?
Ma'am, firstly, I have seen the aspect of research and Himalayan ecosystem. In Utkal University, I have studied mostly theory because I was in BSc, and when I go for masters, then it was my first exposure to research during my dissertation, and I have worked in Dehradun and the nearest area. So during my dissertation, I have interacted with Himalayan ecosystem and its insect habitats, and during that time, I have gained the knowledge how we can implement our theoretical knowledge in field.
So, what do you think the ecotourism, which is a part of Uttarakhand, is responsible for the present condition of Uttarakhand?
Yes, ma'am.
So, how can we, at this stage, at this point, how can we solve it? We cannot solve it completely, but how can we mend it to some extent?
Ma'am, as per my opinion, we can go for development for ecotourism, but that development should be sustainable. But for more economic growth of people and community, mostly Uttarakhand and Himachal Pradesh based on tourism. And the income of people are totally more than 90% based on tourism. So they want more development, and because of that development, more infrastructure, hotels, and encroachment are there, and we are not giving more thought to about our next consequences. For our next consequences, we should aware of how to manage it, how to give the sustainable goals, and both connecting both development and infrastructure, but that will be less.
Okay, you have been to Nainital?
Yes, ma'am.
So you have seen those shops,
Yes, ma'am.
like a terrace farming they have built it.
Yes.
Okay, so do you think that is it hampering the present ecosystem of Nainital, the beauty of the particular area? And how can we conserve forest? Because once they build the shops, they will cut the forest.
Yes.
You know what the forest department is doing? Is government allowing them to cut the forest along the trees there?
But ma'am, in Nainital, in not all parts people are cutting forest and doing agriculture. There is several parts where they are doing agriculture and repeated. They are doing repeated agricultural practices. And now for current situation, government, the forest department introduced agroforestry techniques. So they are planting different kind of agroforestry trees in their in addition to agriculture and crops.
Okay. Now, coming to Odisha, we see that suppose you are appointed as a officer, and you are asked to do a particular task by your seniors, and if you do it, then though the senior will be pleased, but the villagers will get angry. Okay, it will get there will be agitation among the common people. And if you support the common people, it will be against your seniors. So in that case, how will you handle the situation?
Ma'am, firstly, I would go to listen what is the problem of the community. The community, they are dependent on forest. What is the real problem? If the problem is genuine, then I will go with that problem to my senior, and we will go for any solution. And if that is related to revenue, or that is related to any community conflict, forest conflict, then if the problem is genuine, I will go with community. Otherwise, I will talk with my seniors, and with their due permission, I will go whatever is right on the basis of law.
So yesterday or day before yesterday, there was a news related to forest department from Mysore. Have you heard about that? Okay, now tell me now, during Durga Puja, we saw lots of lights and the whole pandals and everything. And mostly bamboos and straws and all those are used. Don't you feel that after they use it is it's like they're rusting on the ground, they're just decomposing back? Don't you feel that so much pomp and show takes away some forest essentials from us?
Ma'am, as per our different community, we should and constitutional right. People can celebrate their festivals, but the extra showing off, we can say
The grandeur cannot be
yes,
minimized.
it
Because
hampers our
they use
environment.
wood. At the end, they use wood, which is a product of trees. That means they will fell down the trees so that they will procure the wood. Yes or no? Okay. Now, suppose you are appointed as a forest officer in a particular zone which is very much prone to cyclone. Okay. So, and you have got a warning of cyclone is just approaching. So, how will you protect the wild animals in your own zone?
For long term, I have got the early warning, then I have to protect. Firstly, I would say my beat guards and all the petrol. I will see what will be the patrolling scenario over that area, and I will check the camera trap, and I will say them to check the camera trap. What are the movement of wildlife animals? Then I would inform them to
Might the trees will be fell on them. You get my point. So they may be hurt by that. So how can we protect them? Because as human beings, we can go to a shelter. As domestic or pet animals, we can take we cannot take a tiger with us. We cannot take a deer with us. So, but they have to be stranded in the forest and they don't know whether cyclone is coming or something is there. So, as a forest officer, what are the steps we do you think should be taken up so that we cannot maximum, we cannot completely do that, but to some extent we can protect them.
Can I guess something? Yeah. Ma'am, now I can think that we as an officer, uh, with the data basis of data, what is happening right now in that area, uh, we can move them to different territorial area that is safe for them. And there's more, that is more, in which area the plants are not so much heavy, so if it falls, they won't die.
Okay. So you are today wearing a sari. As expected, you know the question.
Yes, ma'am.
So tell me the history of this particular pattern of sari which you are wearing.
Ma'am, now I'm wearing Tassar silk sari. This is from Mankidia. This sari is made from Mankidia tribe, which is in Odisha. This is PVTG. This is made by the PVTG tribal people. And this Tassar silk is made from that insect is Antheria mylitta, and that Antheria mylitta is produced from Antheria mylitta that produces silk. The cocoon is made in Assam, that is Terminalia tementosa and Terminalia Arjuna. This is the two plants which is the host of the Tassar silk moths. They collect the tribal people collected those. This is the difference between other silk and Tassar silk is this is wild silk. So the
That's
wild,
why it's not polished.
yes ma'am,
It's rough.
yes, it's rough. Though the people collected this silk and made thread from it, and
What are the other products of Tussar?
ma'am, Tassar salt and Tassar now Tassar suit and or there is
They use a term for Tussar shawls. Do you know that term?
ma'am, anti-achara.
They use that word for that. Okay. Now tell me that as you told that this particular is from the silk and it is fully associated with your forest department also.
Yes.
Okay. So coming to that point again, now these tribal peoples which are weaving and spending they're doing so hard work and yet you are appointed where you see that your senior have not given justified remunerations or the payments to them. A sudden corruption is being found, and these are very innocent people. They're not aware of that price, so they take it. So you have joined to that area. So how you are going to handle that situation?
Ma'am, as an entomologist, it's my first duty to see what is happening there, like how they are doing the sericulture practices and how they are doing everything. Then I will go to them and ask them what is the price they are selling this sari or any product of them. Then I will taken in written from them and with signature of all the community they are dependent on this sari, and with that written proof, then I will go to my senior. I can politely ask them what is the real problem. Then we can, if I am correct in that manner and I am legally in proper manner, then we will discuss about it. And if they the people are involved in JFM and that is Ban Vikas Committee or community-led any program, then we will more emphasis on revenue, giving them proper revenue they deserve.
Okay. How will you suppose I ask you to choose a number from 0 to 9? Which number will you choose and why?
And one,
Why?
because one one is always comes first. First means I want to achieve something, and my so the second thing is my birth number is also 1. That is 28 means 1, and yeah, this is my lucky number also.
Okay. Sir,
Okay. So starting from that thing, that if you got selected and you are placed in the rank 1,
Yes, sir.
so definitely it will be a very proud moment for your parents, for all of us.
Yes, sir.
And many people say that when girl top, so that is a big news.
Yes, sir.
But if, like recently, you've seen that civil service toppers, they indulge in corruption, and when you
Yes, sir.
discover or when you find that many people are indulged in corruption, then according to you, how you can keep yourself alert or so that you will not be indulged in that practice. How you can say that yes, these are the things, these are the plans, so that even if I get into opportunity to serve as a forest conservator, then I will not be indulged in corruption, whatever may be there.
Yes, sir. Firstly, I will give my personal opinion. I am joining forest department because I have keen interest in forestry. I have served more than 6 years in forest. So forest is not only job for me. I want to serve forest, and this is my aim. And if I will go for telling about corruption, then I will give recording of every conversation of my senior and my subordinate. If there is something corruption is happening, I will record every proof. And if my senior force me to do something, then I will ask him for giving me in written. And I know what is legal and how it will be in legal procedures. So, and if there is some politics,
By doing show, you're frequently being transferred,
yes, sir.
and that resulted in marital discord also. Now you are not married, but in future,
Yes, sir.
how you handle that? And seeing that also your children are suffering because of that.
Yes, sir. Sir, I know this kind of thing will happen if I will do the thing that I'm saying, but I will try my best to do what is right as per law.
No, that is right. But your husband is not okay with that because, according to his mindset, he's saying that why to be so upright and reverse showing? Maybe it's like it's turning like this is a disease.
Yes.
You want to prove that you are only honest person. So that's why you are doing so. And you are seeing your children also suffering. The extreme situation is that your husband is forcing you that you don't show this kind of qualities or just don't do that because for the sake of the family at least. And you are in a dilemma and nothing. It's because every time you are getting frustrated wherever you have approached or you're trying to expose, that is not, you're not getting any result out of that. But every time you are being suffered, then in that situation matters. And you are seeing your family also getting, means not only about the family life, and children also suffering. Every time they're changing schools and all these things, that thing. And how will you handle it?
Sir, in my, if it's about my personal life, I will try to convince my husband.
Nobody, because they are seeing that is suffering. That is the reality.
Yes, sir.
That is the reality. I'm not asking the hypothetical question. This is the reality. What happened? Your husband is supporting, but he is also getting frustrated with repeated punishment for an act which you consider noble and according to the society is a noble act. Because every time you are always stay honest, at the same time also exposing certain things, and you are not succumb to any kind of pressure, be it political and everything. But at the end, you are suffering. So, what extreme step you can take?
The extreme step is I will go to vigilance and police department to ask for help that this is the proof and I want justice.
When you are being suspended with false allegation.
So till I believe in judiciary system, then I will go to a court. Well,
But if you have to choose these two, family or this service, which one will you choose at the end answer?
sir, at extreme point, I will choose. Maybe I'm selfish right now, but I will choose service.
Then family?
Sir, family. I know my family will be there with me.
No, family means your family. You should be there, not family. Because being a mother,
Yes.
and how, what you will do?
Sir, being a mother, sir, as a girl, I have also one dream that is to prove myself. And for forest department, this is different. Forest is specially in different place of my mind. I have
Don't
never
you think that going to that level, you have already proven that you are a person not afraid of anything. You have done that.
Yes, sir.
And you are repeatedly getting punished. Then the extreme end, how can you say that you will choose service than that? Because service is just a contract, like you are serving and getting some money. But out of that also straight away, resigning or fighting and this thing, that thing you can do. And also along with that, whatever experience you have get, with that you can serve in many ways. Don't you think that at least at that point of time, you should always be with your family?
Sir, I have that belief. My family is always with me. That family now with me, and the family I will make in future. The both will are with me, and they will understand me.
Okay.
Because
So
they
the
know-
last sentence I must tell
Yes.
that family will always be there with you, but what about you with the family?
I will always there for them.
Then how can? Because already I have told that people already suffered and they are also suffering. At the end, I was asking. Anyway, go to some other question. Okay, you have written that photography is your hobby.
Yes, sir.
So can you tell me, because of this, recently Odisha was in news because of that particular photo or photograph. What is that?
Sir, I have seen one news that is someone capturing the video and swept away in drone photography.
Is service related or forest related actually? I'm
Okay,
saying
sir.
forest related.
Sir, in Simulipal, we are using AI camera for forest fire monitoring and also the monitoring of elephant
Any
movement.
particular photo?
Yes, sir. Now I'm getting that. That is melanistic tiger, and the PCC sir tweeted this. The melanistic tiger is seen near Nayagarh Forest Division.
Nayagarh Forest. I'm talking about the photo. Who was the photographer? Any idea?
Yes, sir. I have seen that.
Similipal?
Yes, sir.
Then because of National Geographic,
Yes, sir. He got
Power.
awarded, but currently I'm not.
Rashinjit Yadav.
Yes, Prasanjit. Prasanjit,
Rashinjit Yadav or something?
Biswajit, this
Nahi,
kind of
Rashinjit.
thing.
You go
Sorry,
through
sir.
that.
Sorry,
And
sir. I will
yes,
go.
you have studied closely the behavior of ants, just saying, ants.
Sir, and was not in my PhD expertise, but I know little bit about ants.
Okay, can you tell me what is that bird's trail or bird's trail?
Sir, ants that go on one trail.
No, I'm saying that recently the brigade is one this thing is no birding trail or something like that.
Yes, sir, the brigade.
The brigade.
Yes, sir, the brigade is got that name in July. It got tiger reserve.
That
also.
thing, yes, that is
Yes.
the first time we saw that in one news. Then birding trail, and today also it doesn't. Okay, go through that.
Yes, sir.
And can you tell me or name few individuals who have immensely contributed in development of forest or tree cover in Odisha?
So animals. So can you
Any
repeat?
individual, any
Individual.
person who have immensely contributed to improve the forest or tree cover in Odisha?
Yes, sir, I have read, but currently I am not recalling it.
Okay, go through that.
Yes.
And my last question, that why so much corruption in forest department? And what is the reason? Then how we can bring some control over that?
So in forest department, the hierarchy, the hierarchy and the officers and the community-led people who are involved in that. The proper monitoring and patrolling should be more, so that the cutting of forest trees and how it trafficking different and in night time how people, as per Forest Right Act, it should not be done, but
So nothing comes to your mind in how to curb it? That only that hierarchy. this
sir,
thing.
we can do more patrolling. Firstly, we can do more patrolling. Then the forest department should have the data.
Who will patrol? Who will do patrolling over whom?
Yes, sir.
Tell me. So
It's the big.
the solution lies in the people. When people empowered, they know what is their right, how the funds are being utilized. When they will have an eye over that, then only corruption will decrease. Otherwise, who knows who is honest? I told you the 5 first questions start from that.
Yes, sir.
That whom you are approaching, if they are indulged in corruption or succumb to the pressure, so they remain silent. Recently, we are witnessing that. Some they name it political, bureaucratic, this thing, that. So, after all, the people are the real authority. If they are empowered, automatically they can ask questions.
Yes, sir.
When they start asking questions, then automatically whoever corrupt or honest, everybody will start performing. There is no other way. Okay.
Sir, if we can give them proper livelihood, like different kind of sericulture, apiculture, and this kind of things, lab culture, so they can
No, that
earn.
is you are saying that empowerment.
Yes, sir.
I am not saying empowerment in that aspect. I am saying they should know so
About their
that
rights.
they can keep eye on you, we the officials.
Yes, sir.
Awareness has to be created.
Awareness about not their own immediate need. Awareness about the officials getting paid, whether they are doing their duty or not.
Yes, sir.
एक पेड़ माँ के नाम ये तो ହେଇଗଲା ସେମାନେ ଆସିଲେ ଲଗେଇ ଦେଇକି ଗଲେ ସେ ଗଛ ଗୁଡାକ ଠିକ ସେ ରକ୍ଷଣାବେକ୍ଷଣ କରାଯାଉଛି ନା ନାହିଁ ପ୍ଲାଣ୍ଟେସନ ଡ୍ରାଇଭ ରେ ବହୁତ ଗୁଡେ ଆସୁଛି ଭିତରେ କେତେ ଲଗା ହଉଛି କିଏ ଦେଖୁଛି ବଟ୍ ଥରେ ଭାବନ୍ତୁ ଯୋଉମାନେ କମ୍ୟୁନିଟି ପିପୁଲ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଯୋଉମାନେ ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି ଭିତରକୁ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି କୋଉଠି ନା କୋଉଠି ସେମାନଙ୍କୁ ଯଦି ଏମ୍ପାୱାର କରାହବ ସିଏ ଆସିକି ଲିକ୍ କରିକି ଇନଫର୍ମେସନ କହିପାରିବେ ତ ଏତେ ଗୋଟେ ଗଛ ଲଗା ହେଇଛି କିଛି ତ କରାଯାଉନି କାରଣ ଆମେ କଣ ବାହାରୁ ଜାଣିପାରିବାନି ସେମାନେ ଯଦି ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି ଫରେଷ୍ଟ ପ୍ରଡ୍ୟୁସ କଲେକ୍ଟ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଇଏ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ସେମାନେ କୋଉଠି ଯଦି ଦେଖୁଥିବେ ଏଇଭଳିଆ ପ୍ଲାଣ୍ଟେସନ ହଉଛି ସେ ବୁଝିଲେ ଓ ଏଇଥିପାଇଁ କରାଯାଉଛି କାରଣ ଆମ ଭଲ ପାଇଁ ଆମେ ବି ପ୍ରୋଟେକ୍ଟ କରିବା କିନ୍ତୁ ସିଏ ଦେଖିଲେ ଆରେ ଏଇଗୁଡା ଲଗାଯାଉଛି ଆଉ ତ କିଛି କରାଯାଉନି କାହିଁକି ତାକୁ ରକ୍ଷଣାବେକ୍ଷଣ ପାଇଁ କିଛି ନାହିଁ ତ ସେଇଠି କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ କରିବେ ତ ଫରେଷ୍ଟ ଭିତରେ ଆମେ ବେଶୀ ଜାଣିନୁ ନା ସେମାନେ ଯୋଉମାନେ କମ୍ୟୁନିଟି ଅଛନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ କିଛି ନା କିଛି କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ କରିବେ ସେ ତ ଜାଣିନାହାନ୍ତି ଆଉ ଲାଇଭଲିହୁଡ କଥା କହିଲେ ଯୋଉ ତାଙ୍କୁ ତ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଯୋଉ କମ୍ପେନସେସନ ବି କିଛି ଦେଲା ବେଳକୁ ସେମାନେ ଖୁସି ହେଇଯାଉଛନ୍ତି ଯାହା ହଉ ମିଳିଗଲା
Yes, sir.
and ଆମେ ବି ଏପଟରେ ଦେଖ ନର୍ମାଲ ପିପୁଲ ଦେଖ କିଛି ଗୋଟେ ମିଳିଗଲା ବେଳକୁ ଆମେ ଖୁସି we're having a long ମାନେ ରେସ୍ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଲମ୍ବା କ୍ୟୁ ରହିଛି to get our name included in ration card list ସେଇଥିରେ ଆମେ ଖୁସି ଏ ସରକାର ଆମକୁ ଇଏ କରିଛି so ସେଇ aspect ରେ ଦେବେ sir
Thanks for the information.
Okay. What are your optionals?
So forestry and zoology.
Forestry and zoology.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, recently, you tell me what has been, any new species of animals which have been found or insects or something in Odisha last 1-2 months. Do you have any idea regarding this?
No, sir.
Okay. In forestry, you must have studied your forest bridges, right?
Yes.
So there are different types of bridges. Timber bridges are also there. Can you tell me at least 2 to 3 type of timber bridges? Types of timber bridges.
The timber made by bamboo. Timber bridge made by bamboo.
Mhm.
And
And
sorry, sir, I'm not remembering the names. Right.
okay. Acha, tell me the principles of joint forest management. At least 2, 3 you tell me.
In joint forest management, there is 2 committee. There is one permanent and one temporary. And in permanent committee, forest officers are there, and temporary committee, and the villagers elect them to be the members. And a school teacher, one school teacher, and village, it is sarpanch or any member will be there.
Mhm.
NGO also involved. One NGO member is also involved.
Okay, fine. What do you mean by social forest? What are the advantages of it? If you can give me some example.
So social forestry is for forestry for the society, and the plantation that are done for for example, it's like a forestry, and in Chandigarh, I have seen the forestry in Chandigarh. Society more for trade, for check function, and for aesthetic wear.
Mhm. Okay. What are the major non-timber forest produce of Odisha?
The
Top
cashew,
3.
cashew. First one is cashew, then second one is kendu and mahua, and
Cashew is number 1 in terms of revenue, you are saying? Number one, how? I mean, in terms of volume, weight, or in terms of revenue? How? In terms of revenue, which will be number one? You can just go through that, okay? Non-timber forest produce chapter in the state forest report. You can. Okay, so that will be the end of the interview.
Thank you, sir.
Now the feedback, madam.
Yes, sir. This, everything was good. Just one thing which I found from last interview is that a bit nervous.
Yes, ma'am. Last
Hmm.
3 days I was busy in my personal thing, like my family have gone something. I can't revise anything, but today is my interview. So from morning I have revised rapidly to come here.
Yeah, because your slow speech we have seen, and today there was disruption.
Yes,
Yeah, so that was evident that the nervousness was there. Don't be that, because thing is that you may know or you may not know.
Yes,
This is I always tell. So there is a barrier ପଢଉଥିଲି ପିଲା ସେଥିରେ pager use କରୁଥିଲେ ତ pager use କରିକି ପଚାରନ୍ତି question. I always say I'm not Google. Don't take me for Google. So it is not that we know everything. It is that how we accept this thing that we are not, we don't know. Okay. So the, is that ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ ଜିନିଷଟା ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି ବି ଯେତେବେଳେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଟିକେ ରହି as if you are thinking the next word, as if you are trying to formulate. So in case that happens during the interview, let us take that happens during the interview also. We cannot say anxiety issues happens. So when you listen to the question, take a 1 second pause, close your eyes, formulate your answers, then you speak. Okay, so the flow of speech will be maintained. It won't be that I am thinking the next word to tell, what to tell. You know the answer. You know the question. You have understood the question. Just as the flow of speech disruption is there. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
this is the only thing that I found different from the last interview. So I hope that you will be able to work on this. Okay, so all the best for you for this. I'll take a current affairs update for it.
So ମୁଁ ସେଇ 150 ଦେଇଛି ଆଉ ମୁଁ ତ ଫାଷ୍ଟ ଏଇଟା କରୁନଥିଲି ଇଣ୍ଟରଭ୍ୟୁରେ ବଟ୍ ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ ମୁଁ ଦେଖିଲି ଯେ ମାନେ ପ୍ରେସର କୁ ହ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡଲ କରିବାରେ ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟିଂ ବଢିଆ ଥିଲା ମୁଁ ଜାଣିପାରୁନି କୋଉଠି ନା କୋଉଠି କନଫ୍ୟୁଜନ ଆସିକି କୋଉଠି ନା କୋଉଠି ସେ ଯୋଉ କନଫିଡେନ୍ସ ଲେଭେଲ ଟାକୁ ଲୁଜ କରୁଛି ଆଣ୍ଡ ଡଜଣ୍ଟ ମ୍ୟାଟର ଯଦି 3-4ଟା କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ ବି ନ କହିପାରୁଛ ସେଇଟା ନାହିଁ ବେସରେ ସେମିତି ନାହିଁ ଓଭରଅଲ ଦେଖିବାକୁ ଗଲେ ନିଜେ ନିଜେ ଭିତରେ କୋଉଠି ନା କୋଉଠି ଷ୍ଟ୍ରଗଲ କଲାବେଳେ ବଟ୍ ଅଦରୱାଇଜ ମୁଁ କହିବି ଯେ ଆଇ କଣ୍ଟାକ୍ଟ ଏସବୁ ପରଫେକ୍ଟଲି ଅଛି ଆଉ ଫଟୋଗ୍ରାଫି ଯେହେତୁ ହବି ତ ମତେ ଏତେ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ ପଚାରିବାର ଇଏ ନାହିଁ କାହିଁକିନା ଟଚ୍ ରହିବ ଆଉ ଆମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଇଣ୍ଟରଭ୍ୟୁ କଥା କହୁଛନ୍ତି ସେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ କହିପାରିବାନି କୌଣସି ମାନେ ଯାହା ବି ପଚାର ଇଏ ଥିବ କୋଉଟା କୋଉଟା ଆମେ ଟିକେ ଟିକେ ଡେଲି ନ୍ୟୁଜ ପେପରରୁ ସେମିତି ବି କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ କିଛି ପଚରା ହେଇନି ସବୁ ଓପିନିଅନ ବେସ୍ଡ ଅଛି
Yes, sir.
ସେଥିରେ କ'ଣ ଚେଞ୍ଜ ହବାର କିଛି ନାହିଁ ଆଉ ମୁଁ ଯେ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟରୁ ପଚାରୁଥିଲି ତାର ମିନିଂ ଏଇଆ ଥିଲା ଯେ କରପ୍ସନରୁ ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ ହେଇଥିଲା ତା ମାନେ ପରଫର୍ମର କ୍ୱେରିଜ୍ ଏକ୍ସଟ୍ରିମ୍ ସିଚୁଏସନ ହେଲେ ବିକଜ ମୁଁ ମ୍ୟାରେଜ ନାହିଁ ଅଲଗା କଥା ମ୍ୟାରେଜ କରିଛି ସମସ୍ତେ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ବି ମୋର ପ୍ରାୟୋରିଟି
Yes, sir.
ମୁଁ କେମିତି କହିଦେଇ ପାରିବି ଯେ ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ମୁଁ ଏଇଟା ଚୁଜ୍ କରିବି କ'ଣ ଚୁଜ୍ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ପୁରା ସସ୍ପେନସନ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଗଲେଣି ବଟ୍ ଆମେ ପଚାରିଥିଲେ କ'ଣ ପାଇଁ ଯେ ପରଫର୍ମର କ୍ୱେରିଜ୍ ମୁଁ ଯେ ଦେଖିଲି ଏତେ ସବୁ ହେଇପାରୁନି ଆଉ ଏକ୍ସପୋଜ କଲି ସବୁ ଜାଗାକୁ ଲେଖିକି ଦେଲି ଷ୍ଟିଲ୍ ଆଇ ୱିଲ୍ ପରସ୍ୟୁ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ କୋର୍ଟରେ ଯଦି ଲଢିବା କଥା ମୁଁ ଲଢିବି ବଟ୍ ଷ୍ଟିଲ୍ ଆଇ ୱିଲ୍ ଟେଣ୍ଡର ମାଇ ରେଜିଗ୍ନେସନ ବଟ୍ ଆଇ ୱିଲ୍ ନଟ୍ ଇଣ୍ଟରଜେନ୍ କରିବି ରେଜିଗ୍ନେସନ ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟିଂରୁ ତ କହିବା ବାହାଦୁରୀ ହେଇପାରେ ବଟ୍ ଆଫ୍ଟର ଏଭ୍ରିଥିଙ୍ଗ ସବୁ ସରିଲା ପରେ କାହିଁକି ନ ଦେବି
Yes, sir.
after what I am getting ସେ ବେନିଫିଟ ଟଙ୍କା ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ ତ ରହିଗଲି ନା ତାହେଲେ ତ କ'ଣ ହେଲା ଆଜିକାଲି ଅବସ୍ଥା କାହିଁକି ଏମିତି ହେଇଛି ସମସ୍ତେ ସେଇଥିରେ ଅଟକି ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି କ୍ୟାରିୟର ଇ କ'ଣ ହବ ସେ କ'ଣ ହବ ପିଲାଙ୍କର ଭବିଷ୍ୟତ ପାଠ ପଢିଛୁ ବହୁତ କିଛି କରିହବ ମାନେ PhD ପଢେଇ ପାରିବେ କିଛି କରିପାରିବେ କୋଉଠି ଆସାଇନମେଣ୍ଟ ନେଇପାରିବେ
Yes, sir.
କ'ଣ ଦରକାର କିନ୍ତୁ ସେଇଟା କେତେବେଳେ ଗିଭ୍ ଅପ୍ ତ କରିନ ନା ଫାଇଟ୍ କରି 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 ଆସିଲ ତା ବୋଲି କ'ଣ ନଚଉଥିବେ ମାନେ ମୁଁ ଅନେଷ୍ଟ ଅଛି ମତେ ସେଭଳିଆ ନଚେଇ ସକ୍ତି ମୁଁ ନଚିଦେବି ନାଇଁ ତ ସେଇ ଟେଣ୍ଡରିଂ ରେଜିଗ୍ନେସନ ଅଲସୋ କ୍ୟାନ୍ ବି ମାନେ କ'ଣ କହିପାରିବି ଗୁଡ୍ ମାନେ ଗୋଟେ କ'ଣ ଇନିସିଏଟିଭ ହେଇଥିବ ଜଣେ ଏତେ ଭଲ ଅଫିସର କାହିଁକି ଛାଡ଼ିବି ଆମେ ସେଇଟା ଯଦି ନ କରିକି ଆମେ ଖାଲି କହୁଥିବା ଯେ ଚୁଜ୍ କରିବା ଏଇଟା ଏକ୍ସଟ୍ରିମ୍ ହେଇଯିବ ସେଇଟା ଯଦି ଏକ୍ସଟ୍ରିମ୍ ଏଇଟା କେମିତି ଏକ୍ସଟ୍ରିମ୍ ହେଇଯିବ ମୋର ସର୍ଭିସ ପାଇଁ ସର୍ଭିସ କ'ଣ କରିହବନି ଷ୍ଟେଇଂ
Yes, sir.
ଆଉଟ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଦିସ୍ ସେଇଟା ମୋର ପର୍ସନାଲ ଓପିନିଅନ ମୁଁ କହୁନି ସେଇଟା ୟୁ ଜଷ୍ଟ ଥିଙ୍କ ଆବାଉଟ୍ आउ जो आईएसएफआर रिपोर्ट जो रही ताकू टिके पढ़ी की तादर कोन पॉजिटिव नहीं हबो कोन नेगेटिव अछि सेट पे किछि एरिया रे जरा डिक्लाइन हेतो कोन भूल हैला तो निज पर्सपेक्टिव रे पढ़ मु कोहनी पूरा थ्योरेटिकली पूरा सब किछि पढ़बा कोन एटो नहीं करी सो दैट मु सेटा मो आंसर रे लगे एटा टिके ध्यान दिया आउ ओवरऑल मु जति कहबी जे बहुत भलो ये रही छै अपीयरेंस वाइज जो बड़ा सेटिंग पोस्चर सब all that needed for an officer, everything is there. But say you insert confident.
See, she was good last upon apile. Arothara dekhibe record. She was good. That's why I asked. There are two things. So joda pachchale se upon dita answer dei parbe. First hala che when I get married, now I'm not married. The person who is going to marry me knows my job profile. It's nothing something that I've hidden. So the job profile is something. So he should be that much mentally prepared. Okay. Know me. Sir, we should have at stretch in suspension because my family is my strength. At the end of the day, who gives me the strength? My family gives me. So I cannot. That's it. I always use that term. I cannot break my bungee cord. Okay. They are the bungee cords on which I am flying. And somebody, I always tell to my students, somebody will steal your ornaments, everything. Knowledge cannot be stolen. So it will change its form in some way or the other. Sela, jodi mane pankoro to padma bhi uthi chida na pankaja. Setme mu kahi dal ru bahari ke ola jagare pe rolgi. This is what I have done with my life also. So that's the reason.
Somebody knows it.
So that is another perspective.
Job opportunity.
See, you have a strong personality that se represent karibo. Maybe apna not karo na bhagwan karu je apna job profile ta pura ya pure hai ki thao bhagwan kar do. But it shows that the interview that you are a strong person who can fight for in the society for the that's the reason. Sir.
So I will be giving you 140. Okay. Okay. तो ये टिके देखिए the optional part.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, things are fine.
Ticket nervous है नहीं करना 18 साल अपन देखी ना थी. She was much better. मतलब आज कहीं की nervous लगी लग रही है.
I know that I'm nervous, and when I enter, I thought that I am not revised so much part of it.
Tempo is the controlling. So I have opinion questions. Suda ka jata narkai nervous la kuch. Apna air hari ke chale bache wo to mains qualify करची ना. And this is that I always tell that let job choose you rather than you choose the job. So you are qualified enough that the job will choose you.
ना problem कौन family कथा.
No, sir.
Festive season thila.
Okay, we'll just stop the recording. We can.